Good morning. We're at Saguaro Lake, only about 25 miles north of Phoenix, Arizona. Today we're at this beautiful lake and it's really pretty. We'll take you for a ride and show you some of the mountains and stuff, but mainly we're here to teach you how to bed fish. There's a lot to be said about bed fishing, and everybody sometime at one time or another can look like a hero, but when they're stubborn, it takes a little bit of practice to get these fish to hit. Today I'm going to start out with a little lizard, a white one. And white, I like these whites so that I can see this against the contrast to the bottom. Because if I'm going to fish 7, 8, 9, 10 feet deep, I want to see my bait when the fish actually sucks that up in there. What I did was we put a little bit of red on the nose to signify maybe that it's injured, and we chartreuse the tail just to throw a little color into it. But if I can teach you, I'm going to go through a bunch of steps on what to do for bed fishing, and the best one I can teach you to start with is patience. That's something that I have to learn myself. I always wanted to be a fast fisherman and a power fisherman, but bed fishing is going to slow you way down because it's going to take a while to catch these. We're right by the ramp and everybody's caught these fish, so it's going to be a good test to start out and see what we can catch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some Polaroid glasses on, and I brought several pairs of Polaroids. Now this is a cheaper pair, and then I'm going to start with this and see how I can see the beds. Then I'm going to go to some more expensive Maui gems and try those and see the difference in glasses. I know the different glasses and the price make a big difference. I'm just using a Bass Pro Shop rod. It's a new carbon light rod. It's very, very sensitive, even for just fishing, and a little extreme reel. I like to go light, but this is a heavy rod. It's the heavy rod when I'm fishing, and I just like Texas rigger and drop shot. I like using the medium or medium heavy. So let's get in and let's fish a bed or two and see what the fish are reacting to. So I'm going to put these back on and head over to one of the beds. Well, I don't have to head anywhere. Here's one right here. It's just starting. These beds are about 3 feet in diameter. They're huge beds. I just got off of Roosevelt Lake, and those beds over there were real small. You couldn't even hardly see them. What I'm doing is I'm throwing this bait on the bed, and I'm going to get that fish excited about something being in the nest. Now it looks like this isn't a huge fish, but it's probably 1.5 to 2 pounds. I can see some 3-pounders to get these fish to hit. There's always a sweet spot in every nest. So I'm in a nest right now. There he goes. This is the male. This is not the female. This is the male. He's looking like he might be just 1.5 pounds. So you got to protect these fish because they are breeding and laying their eggs. So I like to just take them out and release them right back into the nest and let them go. We just cast it. We just cast it on top of a tree, and the fish made a nest on a tree. It's the darndest thing to watch where these things can build a nest. This didn't take long. 2 casts and the fish was ready to go. We switched baits, because that's one thing you have to do is just kind of keep changing baits, and I'll show you. And I switched hooks too a little bit. So just a little small male. You can see the nest right there, right on that tree down there. As soon as the water clears, you'll be able to see that. I'll get up close where you can see that. It sticks out really big. Right down there. That's a good sign. If they'll come up when it's just laying there, they'll come up and just kind of go after it right away. But like I said, he's got a girlfriend down there, and he's with her right now. I'll just kind of wiggle it. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, there he is. He didn't like that one bit. Oh, she's with him. Check this out. Or that's the female. I got the female hooked, and the male, I don't know if you can see that, but look at the male swimming down there with them. See him? She scared him away by all that jumping. But he was just right there with her, just checking out what she got. Well, fellow fishermen, this is going to be the end of ours. I just lost that last fish, was about 3 pounds. Took me about 10 minutes to try to catch him, but I hope we gave you some good tips on how to catch bedding fish at Saguaro Lake. I'll tell you, if you want to come up here and try it and you've never done it, this is March, and March, April is real good, and then the fishing starts, just for fish, just going fishing. Sinkos work real good here, wacky style Sinkos and bass assassins. They're going to start chasing the bait pretty good, pretty soon here, within a month. So I just want to thank you for tuning in. We've enjoyed doing the show with you, and look forward to being with you on some of the other shows.